We're just going to do Mono White, because I've been really liking this deck today. I'm still not sure that Clarion Spirit is exactly correct. Same thing with Kabira Takedown. I think Kabira Takedown should just be Glass Casket. But I'm going to ride with this for now. See how we do. The only other sort of reservation I have about the deck is that this one copy of Basri might be better as a fourth copy of Maul. It probably will, but I really like the -2 on Basri to close games out. Aside from that, a lot of times you'd see a 4 of Faceless Haven in this deck, but I do not like that, especially in a deck with so many white 1-drops, right? Very often what you want to do is play 2 1-drops on turn 2. And if you have a Faceless Haven and a Plains in your opener, that's really difficult to do. It's kind of awkward, but Faceless Haven is really good. It's the biggest creature in the deck, just naturally, and it's really good against like sweepers and control decks and stuff. So Haven has been indispensable. I would not dispense of it, but I don't think you need to play 4 copies of this card. I really don't. But that's basically the deck. You know, a bunch of 1-drops. I think Fairy Guide Mother is decent right now. We need flyers. Giant Killer is the best 1-drop white creature in Standard, I think. Even better than these 2-1s. But we do have 8 2-1s for 1 mana. Usher is particularly good. Selfless Savior, really good for, you know, making sure we can keep important creatures like Clarion Spirit around or Luminarch Aspirant. Aspirant, one of the best creatures in the deck, but of course we have the old seasoned Hellblade Maul, the Skyclave's 1/2, and then Skyclave Apparition is more removal. So, you know, between Giant Killer and Skyclave Apparition and Kabira Takedown, we have like 10 removal spells in the deck, which is a lot, and most of them are on bodies. So, you know, so far the deck's been like pretty good. There are games where you just like get on board really fast and you go first. You just win. And then there are games where you go like Seasoned Hellblade into Maul, you win that way. So it's an interesting like aggro deck that has more avenues to victory than just the I'm gonna attack you with my dudes, but you know, or just you know, I'm gonna play 10 dudes in the first 3 turns and you're gonna lose. It doesn't necessarily do that the way Mono White used to. Instead, it's got this thing where like it either goes wide or it goes tall. You know, I'm gonna have a Luminarch Aspirant, a Selfless Savior, and a Seasoned Hellblade out. You're just gonna lose to that. Or I'm going to turn 1 Usher into turn 2 Usher Venerable Knight into turn 3 Skyclave Apparition and take that guy out and kill you. Like, opponent goes first. They're on the Lurus. I do not like these things when I'm playing Mono White. Those are not good things. Just so you know. Let me move over the kitties. Well, I see Cat Lady. You've told me they were on the stack. I appreciate Cat Lady. Thank you, my friend. Merfolk Wind Robber, pretty decent. Any deck that gets on board turn 1 and doesn't mind burning its creatures, you know, like an Edgewall Innkeeper or Heart's Desire, they probably wouldn't want to block with that, but things like Wind Robber, you know, a lot easier for them to burn. See, like this turn, them getting to go first is going to really matter because they might have a Soaring Thought Thief in their hand, and if they do, they just brick wall everything we could possibly do this turn, so, you know. Going first is going to matter an awful lot in this game. Venerable Knight. Just put boys on the board. Just put boys on the board there. Swing. Let's see if they Soaring Thought Thief. Even if they don't, I'm still happy with our decision. We pretty much called that. They had one. Why did it have to be rogues? If we go first against rogues, we have a really good shot of winning the game. On the draw against rogues is much, much more difficult, as I think this game will illustrate. They come in. Interesting. I think they're just trying to mill us as much as they can. I think that's it. Alright, so there are 4 cards in our graveyard. They cast a Thieves Guild Enforcer. They can't, I don't think they can get it to 8 cards, so that's good news. What we'll probably just do this turn is Skyclave Apparition, Soaring Thought Thief. Have another Apparition in our hands, so if an opponent gets overzealous and starts playing a bunch of spells on their turn, that's nothing but good news for us. We want them to use their mana on their turn, badly. Ruin Crab comes down, good blocker. Good little blocker. Maybe they'll Fable Passage. They do. Called it. They always have Fabled the turn they play Ruin Crab. Come on. Alright, 3 open mana over there still. That's a lot. That's basically infinite mana for them. And they don't do nothing. Interesting. So we have 10 cards. So if they do have a Thieves Guild Enforcer, they will block and kill something. Probably the Apparition. What's at 12? The decision I'm making is whether to Skyclave Apparition before combat or to Clarion Spirit into Venerable Knight, which would also be a thing to do. Another play would be to Fairy Guide Mother, the Adventure Half, one of these dudes. I think I'll try and build to the board and waste some cards that I don't necessarily need in case there is counter magic. Try to tie up some of their mana. Alright, they Essence Scatter. That's fairly dope. Just get as much damage on the board for next turn as we can. They still have Thieves Guild Enforcer up, which I don't love. I'm just going to come with these guys. Although, yeah, I think that's right. Thieves Guild Enforcer is coming down. It's got to, but it didn't. I mean, they're blocking. Okay, cool. I wonder if they sack their Merfolk Wind Robber here. We didn't. So now you got to worry, like, do they buy Lurrus soon? Fabled Passage again. Wow. Mill's looking pretty good. They again have infinite mana, but at least they can't, like, Zerathon. Well, they can't Zerathon anyway. They're playing Lurrus. They do buy the Lurrus. Well, we have Skyclave Apparition loaded up for that. That could work. That could work out really well for us. Drown the Usher. So I guess they're planning on taking 4 this turn. Let's make them take a little bit more than that. Alright, so they go to 4. Play Guide Mother. And then if they lure us and play like Soaring Thought Thief next turn, that's good news for us. Here comes Lurrus. Merfolk Wind Robber. You've only got 1 mana open aside from that. So, that's great news. Also, this land is tapped, so we know for a fact we get to resolve a spell, which is amazing. That's really, really good. Apparition. The Lurrus. Are you going to scoop to that, maybe? Possibly. Yep, there it is. We did it, baby. First game with Mono White against Rogues. And don't let anybody ever tell you that aggro decks are brain dead. You know how much thinking we just did in that game? 1,000,000. We go first. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. This is where you have to make a decision, you know? Like, do you play this 1-drop or do you hold it up for Clarion Spirit? I think we play this 1-drop. Gonna miss him. Stats always rocks the positive vibes. Yep. We all love Stats around here. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Aspirant put a counter on our 1/1 flyer, probably. Well, it's hard, actually. Put a counter on the Aspirant so it doesn't die to Heartless Act next turn. I think that's probably the better idea. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Well, we get to play against Rogues twice in a row, everybody. That's going to be fun. We beat it the first time. We can do it again. They went first last time, and we still pulled it off. So we get the right cards, we can do it. Oh, my God. Double Thieves Guild Enforcer, though. Sucks. Man, y'all are on board, ain't you? Now these Grove. What a turn. Cheesy, crazy. That's pretty ridiculous, isn't it? Isn't that just the dumbest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Yikes, dude. Yikes. Ouch. Why you gotta do me like that? It's just the best possible rogue start ever. And they didn't even go first. Sexy. I'm going to do this. I started the turn, you know, fully anticipating Skyclave Apparitioning or Mauling, but nah. I'll just explode onto the board, thank you very much. I'll do that instead. Guidemother Swing, I think. I have a blocker for the Thieves Guild Enforcer in a Clarion Spirit that I don't mind giving up. But if I wanted to, I could also block with Clarion Spirit and sacrifice the Savior. Got options. You can do stuff. Wind Robber. Jeez, man. Just only playing the small guys. All the small guys. Of course, I can't talk, can I? Hell, they might get the mill kill on us. Oh, they're going to my turn us. Okay. Cool. Very likely a Drown in the Lock in their hand, if I had to guess. Well, let's try and resolve this Maul. See if we do. We don't. Lofty Denial. I don't see that every day. Very nice. Gotta hand it to you. Let's get through with Guide Mutta. Hello, Mutta. Hello, Fada. You gonna sack it to draw a card? You draw a card there, Edith? Yeah, you can do it. There you go. Let's go. All right. Man, this game, they gummed up the board on us pretty good. A lot of other decks, we would have won the game by now. It's a really good board state. I wonder if we should actually start swinging. With like swinging away, you know? I also have a Haven, but Haven doesn't look great against two Thieves Guild Enforcers. Not terrible. It doesn't look great either. I wonder if we get a Drown out of their hand or something with a Skyclave Apparition. See what they got. They got something, you know. Enforcer. Please try to Heartless Act it in response. Oh my god, you have another. Jeez. Jeez. That's a lot. that's a lot, buddy. You want to cut that out? Man, they had another one. At least we didn't like get surprised in combat with it. That would have been pretty dumb. Well, let's just start coming. Coming at you, big boy. Let's try it. See what they do. They do block. I'll make this trade. I don't care. One goes to 12. We can do it, guys. You guys think we can do it? I think we can do this, dude. You are a stronger man than I for not scooping to 3. No, I think we still have a pretty decent shot here. Scavenger is a problem. Scavenger is a serious problem, dude. I don't like that. Nice! Alright, well, this might be a counterspell in their hand, but like we have to make them have it regardless. We just have to. Let's tap the Faceless Haven. It is something. Well, maybe we're just holding up for the Merfolk Wind Robber. You gonna try to... we got him! We got him! We got him! Now I kind of wish I still had the Clarion Spirit, right? Whew! Whew! I cannot believe that it never responds to that. Is it just the Flyers, or do we just come? Do we just come on? I think it's just the Flyers. Yeah, they're not looking too hot right now. Draw some cards. We can beat rogues twice in a row, everybody. Let's go for Giant Killer. And that will tap down flyers, and we can win the game. Just maybe. Yeah, Into the Story is going to suck. Glasspool of Thieves Guild. They have played 4 Thieves Guild Enforcers this game. that's of note. We have 22, 21 cards left in our library when we go to draw next turn. And they scoop! Because you can't... Rogues can't beat a Mono White deck. What are they, crazy? Rogues can't beat us. We go first, and this is a D's hand, though. I like it. Yeah, I'm playing a turn 1 Giant Killer. See how it works out, you know? Why aren't you a land? I kind of really wanted that to be a land, but I'll take Hellblade. If we can stick this Maul to it, we just win against, like, most decks. Birth of Melodus, and they care about snow, too, so keep that in mind. Interesting deck we may be playing against here. Well, there's the untapped land. We win the game. Sorry for the spoiler, but we probably win. I don't know. I don't know for a fact, but it definitely goes a long way towards winning. There's a wall. Oh, they're going to play another one. Another brick in the wall right there. All in all, that's all it is. It's another brick in the wall. Here comes a Triome tap, so they're just going to be taking some damage here in the early going. I guess. What deck is this? What deck is it really? Is it the Shrines deck? I think it might be the Shrines deck. I think it's the Shrines deck. That's my call. All right, put him at 8. And if they don't have a sweeper, is Maul legendary? I believe it is. No, it's not. Holy crap. I kind of thought it was. Well, I guess we definitely win, don't we? Here's a Cheville. You can't do nothing. What are you going to do? We just win now. Yeah. Yep. All that time setting up. That's really sad. Because their deck looks awesome. Oh, we could also play a Basri. Pretty cute. Whoops. Whoopsie. I'm so sorry. Oh, your deck's cool though. I like your deck. I like your deck, dog. Nice deck. Give him the old GG. Because it's just impossible to beat Mono White Aggro. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's all wins with Mono White so far. That's 3 in a row. Opponent goes first, which is something I really don't enjoy seeing. Blue Mana on turn 1. Let's play an Usher. The Savannah Lions, the bane of the turn 1 island player. Ruin crap. Man, 3 out of 4 games are going to be against rogues. If this is rogues, maybe it's just mono blue mill. You see that every now and again. I think we Hallow Blade next turn. Or we Aspirant. I think Aspirant's pretty good too. Let's get on through. Man, rogues again. It is rogues. 3 out of 4 games against rogues here. Towards the bottom of Platinum tier. Heartless Act. And that's all your mana. That's all of your mana. Huh. Interesting. In it. Alright, let's... Spirit into Savior. I really like getting on the board. In case you can't tell. And blocker go to 14. Nope, they want the mills. They think they can mill us out. Peter Trout subbed to Tier 1. Hey, Dev, love seeing your Death Touch deck. It's a good deck. That's so good deck. They're going to try and draw lands here with an opt-on in main phase. No blue mana open to them, just black. And Sega. Well, we have 10 cards in our yard, so we do have to watch out here for a Thieves Guild Enforcer. We do. But I'm still coming in. I am still coming in. Just not with the puppy. It's like I'll use the puppy if I have to, but I don't. Interesting. Well, that means we can just resolve Skyclave Apparition for free, guaranteed. But I kind of like the idea of them having a Ruin Crab more than them having a 1/1. in some ways. Not in total. I do like Apparition, though. I like Apparition because if we draw a land next turn, we can Hallowblade Clarion Spirit and just get a buttload of duders. So, I'm going to try it. Oh, please Heartless Act this. Please Heartless Act this while it's on the stack. Okay, they're going to Cling. All right. I'm going to draw off Cling. Try and get some lands here. Hello, Sneaky Spider. Good to have you in chat, my friend. Teferi's Tutelage they go for. That's going to tap them out. They might be able to play a land here. They discard Drown. So, yeah, they're just way too far behind. 98765 4 3 2 1. They put them at 1 next turn. So, yeah, that's it. That's all the games. We have won 4-0. Let's get one more. Let's go 5-0. Mono wins. Yep. Basically 100% win rate versus Rogues right now. Yes, we do. All right, we go first, and we got a pretty decent opener, if I do say so myself. It's Ursher, baby. Edgewall, interesting. Well, let's offer them the trade. They'll never take it, right? Oh my goodness, they did it. Oh, you silly person. Usher, Savior. I wanted the trade. That's why I didn't play the Savior first. So I want to eat your Innkeeper, like, really bad. I figured you might have another, but that's totally fine with me. They care about snow in this deck, so maybe they're playing the 1-mana fight thing I was talking about earlier. Ooh, a Maul. Still think getting on board is what we want to be doing, so I'm going to save the Maul until they've used removal spells and stuff. You know, save it till next turn. Pretty good. Clarion Spirit doing some real work in these games tonight. Clarion Spirit looks good. Yeah, I'm coming with my dog. You can block? They block the dog. Do you have another Innkeeper in your hand? Like, is that possible that you have another one? All right. This is the turn they love Struck Beast. I would imagine, right? They have to have one at this point. Dear future me, remember to file your taxes this weekend, Flea47 says. Yeah, you got to do that. They'll get you if you don't. They'll get you hard. I actually kind of like Aspirin here. And make something a 3-3, swing in, see if they trade. Ball's probably better for racing, all things considered. So we have all the blockers in the world, you know? Bang, bang. I'm the bad guy. Let's go. Dev! What's up, Freezing Fist? Oh, there's a raid. Hey, everybody. Yellow. Who's raiding me? Who's raiding me? It's Flea47. Oh, snap. They got a great hinge. That's really good. That's pretty damn good against us. Dude, I'm going to take this 5 to the head. I'm going to do it. You ain't doing nothing else this turn unless you're playing an Innkeeper or something. Yep. Wow. Just really good at calling it tonight, aren't we? Giant Killer. That's a D's card. 2/2 Innkeeper, eh? See what they traded with. The Spirit. Figured. Figured as much. Puts him at 8, which is really 10. if you remember. But maybe we can take Usher all the way this turn, or this game. Dude does have a Brazilian innkeepers. They're all over the place. 3 innkeepers in the top, like, 13 cards is pretty sick. Actually, it was the top 12 cards. Our last opponent had, like, 3 Thieves Guild Enforcers in the top, like, 12 cards. Pretty sexy. Still got a bunch of mana. Let's see what else they cast. Yeah, I figured Goldspan might be on the menu. Alright. Cool. Gonna be a tough one. We might get our first loss with the Mono White deck here. Well. Yeah, Giant Killer and then Aspirant. Bring this up to a 5. Oh, what you got? Oh, Frostbite. Nasty. That'll probably do it right there. Jeez. Oofda. Well, see if they want to trade the snack. They don't. Okay. Oof. Why was the Mammoth more important than Goldspan? I figured someone would ask that. At the time, we had Maul of the Skyclaves on a guy that was about to be 5 power, and Maul of the Skyclaves grants first strike. So I would much rather be able to block a 5/5 with first strike and kill it and our dude not die than let Mammoth get up to like a 7/7, you know? There's another Mammoth. Man, that Great Hinge, though. That Great Hinge wins the game, doesn't it? Interesting. Well, let's block here. Maul. That's the game. There's nothing we can do about that. They got too much value off Hinge. They got it too early. They got it like on turn 4. So that's just all there was to it, I guess. Well, I'll good game them. I don't think there's any way we get out of that. Yeah. Well, we go first, and the hand could be worse, so I guess I'll take it. But this, again, was just like... And I like to keep an open mind, but when it comes to certain spirituality stuff, and again, it doesn't even have to be spiritual. Like Myers-Briggs, I don't believe in it. I just think it's kind of dumb. But I have never received such frighteningly accurate information from one of these personality tests. It just called me perfect. Like, it read me for filth. It was ridiculous. Myers-Briggs is a tool, not the end-all, be-all. That's true, Draco. That's true. Yeah, no personality test is the end-all, be-all. What are we doing? What are we doing this game? It's like, I guess what we want to do is not get this Aspirant killed by a removal spell next turn, but that's, like, definitely going to happen. Crusher and a Bloodchief's Thirst, so I don't know how not to get it killed. I really don't. What I think I might actually do is just get on board as hard as possible. I've already got a counter. I'll put it on Clarion Spirit. I'm trying to protect creatures from a Heartless Act, is what I'm doing. We'll see about Apparition. Apparition's really good against the Croxa they may be playing. It's entirely possible. Took the test a few years ago in college. I was INTJ. Everyone's like, INTJ! INTJ! It's like, I think my wife and I are both INTS, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, INTS or is it INTD? Is D even a thing? It's been a long time since I've taken the Myers-Briggs test. Opponent with the Woe Strider. Woe Strider. Alright, so I guess we could always take down something and then tap down the Woe Strider. That'd be cute. Let's try and cultivate this board correctly. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right for now. They should sacrifice it to the Woe Strider. Let's see if they do it. On my NTP, I have no idea what he is. Yeah, I think I'm INTS. Like I think that's correct. I don't know. But again, it's the Myers-Briggs test is not something I put like a ton of stock in. Especially they say like the more if you take it a lot, you'll get different stuff, and it depends on your mood and all that. Coming in, coming in, coming in. Tap down the Strider. Game's not bad, although maybe it's not the Croxa deck that I thought it was. Maybe it's some kind of aristocrats thing. They sacked a Scry. One on top. Go to 18. Okay. I've gotten the same result every time I've taken it. Wow, Carrot Lord. Good. Awesome. Alright, so how many cards are in your graveyard? 3. Cool. So I'm trying to judge how much we need this apparition. It's like, I guess I could probably just apparition the Woe Strider, honestly. Yep, sack it. Good job. Good job, buddy. That's how you do it. I could, too, just keep the Skyclave in our hand, you know, just keep tapping down the Woe Strider, get through for 1 million every turn. 7, to be exact. Actually, 8. Because Luminarch's going to put a counter. Well, now they have 2 open mana for another Croxa? Jeez. Jeez, my guy, you got to stop with that. I don't like it. Usher of the Fallen, which is fine. It's decent. Tap down the Strider. A little surprised they didn't attack with it, to be honest. Let's get the Aspirin out of Bone Crusher range. I think that's the idea here. And get through, put him at 10. Got a pretty decent chance here, I think. They still need 1 more card in their yard, but that's easy enough for them to pull off. I like our chances, though, all things considered. Oh, the cats have been on the stack this whole time. See, that's why I shouldn't have moved the cats. This is what happens when I move the cats during decks. All right, they're getting in. That's fine. That's fine. Now what, though, you know? Ah, Village Rites. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I mean, you die if you don't have removal right now, and looks like you might die regardless, so... Clarion Spirit. And it doesn't necessarily matter, but... Yep, that's it. Appears to be game. Good game opponent. I was a little confused there. I thought you had a thing. I'm so sorry. Also, Mr. Chicken Licking. You followed. Everybody has the best names, man. I'm super into all of your names. I think I might Giant Killer on turn 1, guys. I think I might do it. I can't help myself. I can't resist. I'm such a schmuck for turn 1 Giant Killer. Giant Killer. You should probably never do that, honestly. Have I done any testing with Mono White Control? I've gotten most of the way through Plat with it. Feels like the real deal. Yeah, last season I did a Mono White Control that I really, really liked. Like, a lot. Like, that deck was fantastic, man. I get down Spirit this turn. I think this might be a bad call because they just shock it or frostbite it or something. But if we keep Spirit out, then next turn can be pretty lit. So let's give it a shot. I think they'll just trade. I think they'll block and then kill the Giant Killer. Let's find out. Let's find out. They do. Cool. I'm actually kind of okay with it, man. Tier 1 sub to Perdido Angelo. Thank you very much, Flea. Here comes the big boy. Uh-oh. You got a Rimrock Knight or something over there? I don't want to take my chances with it. Xanthorus. Thank you very much. Well, we didn't get the land that I really wanted. I wanted it so bad. I want land. I want it so bad. It's driving me mad. What are you guys talking about? Over here in chat. I see you talking. I see you, baby. Talking in chat. Talking in chat. Talking in chat. Talking in chat. I guess I can get rid of the other Hello later. That's not right. I should probably get rid of this giant killer, honestly. Maybe the giant killer will be instrumental in shaping combat later in the game. We'll see. Kill a bone crusher, come down. Something. I think it's worth a card to take out the champion. If we do, we ought to. Oops. Our turn. We didn't get to land, dude. We've drawn more Skyclave apparitions than lands. What a life. It's my life. I don't draw lands unless I'm gonna flood out. I'm gonna actually discard a Skyclave apparition. That's not a good feeling. Let's go. Yeah, let's get some damage in, baby. Man, I kind of want to play this. I just want to play Magic cards. Is it so wrong to want to play Magic cards? Tap down stuff. I mean, Giant Killer's a good card. It's a good card. Let's get it done. Thanks for watching, everybody. You're a treasure, Pizza Pie. I mean it, too. I like you. From what I can tell, you're a good guy. And Skyclave Aptron. Yeah. I'll take the one, if it is just one. Is it? Yeah, it is. All right. Cool. Cool beans. Here comes an Annex. All right, baby. It's a Maverick this land to the top. Heart of the cards. We can do it. We did it. Chat, thanks for being there for me. I want to thank the Academy and my grandfather and my aunt. Let's go. Let's go! They're at 12. We're at 17. Not a bad start. Now we can just apparition something else if we have to. I'm a little worried about Bone Crusher. No blocks. You can have it. They do have a Faceless Haven. Let's worry a little bit about that. Annex. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Or do we just win? You know, that's the thing. Is I could Skyclave Apparition on the Annex, or I could just throw the Maul on the Skyclave, or on the Seasoned Hallowblade. I could do that, but I don't want to do both in case the Seasoned Hallowblade dies or something, you know? Yeah, let's just get through for a lot of damage this turn, and then maybe Maul can finish it, no matter what our board looks like next turn. I think that's probably right in. You have 1 mana open, you got like a shock or something, he probably would have used it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they got a 4. In Toyn. What you got, Daddy? Xantharus? You got nothing. You got 3 cards in your hands? Nothing. It's a lot of cards, actually, for Mono Red at this point in the game. Three's a lot. They can't cast anything if they want to use the Faceless Haven to block, so that's a weird position to be in. Here comes Robert. You gonna hit us in the face? You gonna do it? I wouldn't do it. Rim Rock. Yeah, I knew you had a Charles Barkley in your hand. Rockin' rims. Alright, well, I guess that's it, right? Let's Maul, stick it to the Seasoned Hallowblade. And that should be the game. I don't know. I don't want to presume anything. I don't know you, opponent. That's a good game. They can reach. They can reach. They can reach. They can reach with Robber of the Rich. I still maintain that good game, though. I maintain that good game. Yeah, sure. Sure. Imber Clevis. They can too, yeah. Dev talking smack. Yeah, I had to there. I felt silly. It's like it was right as I clicked attack that I was like, oh yeah, Robert the Rich has reach, but it doesn't matter, see? See? I know when to good game. I feel bad about it.